there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we are here in Lithuania. We're going around the Nemunas Delta in the southern part of Lithuania, and we're having a really nice time. And I used to live here, and I love living here, but even places I love living, there's things I loved, and there's things I hated. And today what we have for you are the 5 things you're going to love and hate about visiting Lithuania. Now, I'll be honest, I lived here for 3.5 years, so I'm kind of a homer when it comes to Lithuania, so it was hard for me to find truly things I didn't like after so much time here, but I thought I'd give you some of them. And probably my biggest gripe about Lithuania is actually getting to Lithuania, okay? And that's the thing is, you know, you have some Ryanair flights to Kaunas and Vilnius and stuff like that, but there's not a lot of really cheap flights that come in, at least every day. It's very, you know, special days you can get in on the cheap flights and things like that. And if you're going to be flying in from the US, maybe your family's Lithuanian and you want to come back to visit, you know, you always have some long connection in London or something like that, so there's not always a really good way to get here. If you're coming from Poland, look, you're taking a crappy train, overnight train, or you're taking a bus that comes up that way, it's kind of a pain. Coming from, you know, the north, well, you get from Riga to Vilnius is like 5 hours, 4 hours, and 5 hours to Klaipėda, you have that. But it is kind of frustrating getting here because there is some nice stuff to see. Now, the second thing you might not like when you come here is, look, if you're going to be looking for, like, I want the museums and I want the, you know, square town hall kind of stuff, Lithuania is not like that for tourism. Lithuania is more of rural tourism kind of things. Lots of really cool nature. We're on the Nemunas River Delta, and we're, you know, stopping by seeing castles and stuff like that. And there are nice things to do. The nature, and I'll talk about that later. Going to the beaches here and the lakes is great. But if you want more of that city getaway, your basically only city destination is Vilnius. Otherwise, you're going and doing more rural stuff. So I know some people might not like that. I like it, so it's not bad. But I know for some tourists, that can be an issue. Third thing you might not like about coming here is, I would say, for the locals, the prices are actually a lot higher after they've gotten the euro than it was before, and people don't make a lot of money here. So though it will be cheap for you, it might not be cheap for them, so that's sometimes you feel a little bad, like, wow, how do the local people afford it when they're making, you know, 300, 400 euros a month, and going out to a restaurant can be, you know, 10 euros, 12 euros at these nicer places, so that can be something that might make you feel a little bit uneasy. Now, the third thing you're not going to like, which kind of goes along with the nature thing, since you're going to be going out in the nature, are the bugs. Look, with the lakes and the forest you're going to go through and enjoy, look, you're going to run into a lot of bugs. So do bring some good bug spray, because they will get you quite a bit, okay? Now, the fourth thing you might not like about coming to Lithuania, I guess, would be kind of like the service. Now, the service, I mean, I lived here 10 years ago. The service is much better than it was, but it still is a bit slow. So sometimes you're going to need to be proactive, whether you're going to be ordering your food or getting your menu or getting your beer or getting your bill or paying your bill. That can be a bit frustrating, but it's not too bad. But it's just one of those little things you might not like. And like I said, I'm kind of a homer here, so it's kind of hard for me to find bad stuff for this kind of place. But what are you going to love about coming to Lithuania? And for me, the number one thing is the food. But I'll let my boys talk about the food, because they really, really love the food here. So boys, tell me, what you think of Lithuanian food?
The sausage is great.
The sausage is great?
And the potatoes around a meatball is delicious.
That's the zeppelina, yeah. Liam loved the zeppelina. He ate quite a bit of it. He really enjoyed that. He loved the soup too. Caleb, anything you like?
The hot soup.
The hot soup, yeah.
I like the meat in the sausage.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. So you heard it from them. I mean, my kids love the foods. Caleb ate 6 pancakes this morning. Liam ate my buddy's bowl of soup and then ate his meat and all kinds of stuff. And that's why, for me, my favorite thing of coming here is the food, because they have really cool, tasty, filling food at a good price. And that's the thing, is you come to Lithuania, you're going to eat well at a good price, but the thing is, you're going to have to experiment. You're going to see things that might make you go, I don't know if I want to eat that, but you should. Zeppelini, the thing my son said, the potato with the meat inside, that is basically grated potato smushed together with a meatball around it, and they pour sour cream on top and bacon bits. Oh, it is so good. Shalti Bashe, the pink soup you'll see in the summer, that's what you have to have. Going to shashlika or a shish kebab, having that, you know, when you're going out to grill at a summer house or something like that, it is so good. You will eat very well here, and you'll drink very well too, because the alcohol, the dektine, the vodka, the beer here is really good. Alus, you're gonna love that. The second thing you're gonna love when you come here is the nature. Look, I know I told you, oh, you won't like it if you're like a city kind of thing, but going to nature here in Lithuania is awesome. Because you go to the lakes and they'll have festivals by the lakes. You'll go to the sea festival in Klaipėda and do that. And and get to go out on the sea, and you get to go to the beaches in Palanga and Smiltene on the coast, or going to see the sand dunes, you know, the dead dunes by Nina, or going to the Hill of Witches in Judekrantz to hike through the forest. I mean, there's so much natural beauty here that you really will enjoy it. And even if you don't like rural tourism, Lithuania is actually a good place to kind of start into it, because there's a lot of really nice restaurants right out of town that you can go and eat at, and it is quite good. Yes, buddy?
When you're done with this, you should go in and try the sausage with all of us.
Okay, I'll go try the sausage with all of us. See, that's how much they love the food. They're going to come bother to make sure I go have the sausage in there. And the thing is we're here just traveling through the river delta and finding these spots to have nice sausages, dejla, or having nice food and stuff like that. So you can have that when you are here. And the thing is, it's natural, and you're going to see it's not just natural beauty you're going to love, it's natural foods you're going to find, because the people really do care about the environment, care about their food, where it's from, all these things. So preservatives and allergens and stuff like that, you don't have that in the foods here. And that's one of the things I really love, is this holistic, natural everything about Lithuania. Now, the third thing you're going to love about coming here, as any tourist that's from Western Europe and the US will tell you, is you can still get this country at a good price. Going out to eat, you can eat very well for very little. Like we had 4 adults, 2 kids last night. We had starters, soups, salads, meats, and it was something like 70 euros. Okay, look, like 6 big people amounts of food, multiple stuff, drinks, all kinds of stuff. 70 euros. I mean, it is a great deal when you come here. Now, I'm not going to say it's cheap, because if you're going into Vilnius or you're going into Klaipėda and you're on the riverfront, you will find the 12 euro meals and stuff like that. But in general, it is still a very affordable place. Accommodation, you can go to hotels, or you can go stay in apartments, and you can get a good deal there. But honestly, it's really good for your budget. Even if you're going to go to see the sights, it's still a good price there as well. So we left the Panemunės Castle, and we've got the Trakai Castle behind us. And the fifth thing you might not like about coming to Lithuania is the weather. Now, I know it's crazy to say that on such a beautiful summer day like this, but look, the weather in Lithuania can be dangerously cold in the wintertime, so you do need to plan ahead. You do need to make sure you bring enough winter clothes, and it can get a little chilly in some of the older hotels and older homes, so do have a heads up for that. But what really gets you with the weather is there's different weather in different parts of the country. Here in Vilnius, by Vilnius and Trakai in the south of the country, the weather kind of follows a schedule. You know, winter it's going to be really cold. Fall is going to be like fall weather. Summer, you're going to have nice days. Spring, yes, there's going to be some rain and stuff like that. But if you're on the coast like Klaipėda and stuff and Palanga, man, the weather, it can go from, oh, it's a beautiful morning to a torrential downpour to whatever, like you do in a lot of coastal towns. So that's why it's kind of one of those, you can't always plan what the weather's going to give you each day. So you really have to look at the hourly forecast, and do be careful, because I know I saw a lot of very, very icy roads, a lot of icy sidewalks and things like that when I was living here, and I did see someone actually froze to death outside because it can get that cold. So do be careful with that. But those are just 5 little hates about Lithuania, and it's not really hates anyway. These are things that you can deal with, and I love this country, and I've had a great time here. And so, now the 4th thing you're going to love about coming to Lithuania are all the quaint, cute towns and places you can visit. Going to the old town of Vilnius with the cathedral there, and Gediminas Hill you can go up, and walking around Užupis and things like that, that little part of town, to churches and out throughout Vilnius. Oh man, they're gorgeous. Coming here to Trakai, you can go on the lakes here, you can go on the castle and check that out. It's really, really wonderful. The old town in Klaipėda, going around checking these places out, Palanga, Druskininkai. There's a lot of really small, tiny places you can check out, and a little bit larger places. Going to the Hill of Crosses and seeing that with the hundreds of thousands of crosses that have been gone up. There's all these quaint little places you can go to. You know, like I said, going on the Nemunas River Delta and seeing all the churches and to see the castle remnants that are there. And there are some castles still there you can check out. And that's one of the things you're really going to love. But for me, for my time of living in Lithuania, my favorite part of living here were the people. I met some of the nicest, most wonderful, most hospitable people here in Lithuania. And yes, it helped when I'd use a little Lithuanian here and there. I'll be honest, if we look into the Scandinavian countries and the Baltic countries, for me, the Lithuanians were the friendliest and most open to foreigners. Yes, the Finns are really good too, but you have these different kind of things. But here, the people really open up, and yes, they'll invite you to their homes, and yes, you'll end up in their summer cottages and drinking away the nights with them and things like that. That does happen, but I'll be honest, the people here really make Lithuania. So if you want to know what you should eat, where you should go, things you should do, ask a local, because they will tell you, oh no, don't go here for shashlik, go here instead, because they know those things and they want to share it, and they're very proud of their country and they want people to enjoy it. And that's one of the things that makes coming here so wonderful. Yeah, there's not a ton of places to go and see, but there's a ton of heart in the people that they want to share it with you. So you don't get like the church cathedral, square experience. You get the people experience when you come here. And that's what I love most about Lithuania. Anyway, I guess there's one more thing I don't like. They actually beat us in basketball in 2004 at the Olympics, but I'm not bitter about that. But if you want to learn more about visiting Lithuania, we've got 10 things that'll shock you about coming to Lithuania, what you don't do in Lithuania, some of the tasty treats here in Lithuania. We have all that on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we really appreciate your likes, subscriptions, and we hope you like our love and hates of Lithuania. And what are some of your love and hates of Lithuania? Put in the comment section below so we can have more fun discussions. And please be nice in there, because I know you trolls like to come through and just troll around and do those things. But hey, I love Lithuania, and I hope you will too. And I'll say bye from Trakai here in Lietuva, Lithuania. Bye.